Why is that not updated? I swear I updated it. I see. Bloop. MVP Photoshop for being difficult. There we go, bands coming in. So this time around is Lundqvist Lightside even against FV eSports on the right side. Can it be? Will we see the armband coming up from the right side? Oh my god. How did he know? Same stuff, same stuff, same stuff. We may up seeing Kled band yet again. Right side taken away from U2. Vladi had an excellent comment of that seeming like something, a donation message on Twitch. Anyway, we also have Hoshikagi playing a lot of Cillian mid. That may end up being taken away if they want to not play against that. How does he do it? I do the same thing as they do. I look at the OPTGG and pick the champions I don't want to see. But happily locking in the Senna for Chilensk Tequila, probably. And Cutter's actually going to show us Aphelios. Hopefully I don't screw up saying the gun names. May end up just talking about the colors. Aphelios, not quite as strong as he was when he was absurdly strong. He's been hit by nerfs for like 4 patches in a row. Actually not, wait, I think, no, he wasn't touched in 10.5. Oh, but he was touched in all of the other ones. Since his release, the most impactful one probably where the enemy laners can see the second gun he's holding, thanks to the new indicator. And also his ultimate range being reduced by, what, 300, I think? Anyway, let's talk about the game. U2, logging in the Olaf in the jungle. Power pick coming out with Cassiopeia picked up probably for Hoshikagi. Could go into the flags, but I'm not sure Yusak plays a lot of it. He's probably going to be going for something more like Aatrox, the Kled, the Set, who's still strong even after the nerfs. Okay. Yeah, that seems more reasonable. So Tethys plays a mean Rumble. He's known as a Tethys. He's known as Rumble One Trick in the Icelandic meta. And usually you see Rumble ban against him. I think he's actually going to be playing Rumble support. That's what we've been seeing him play before. Let's lower that just a tiny bit. Yeah, that's good. He's probably going to be running the Aphelios Rumble bot lane. Rumble in a fun position, can be played in most lanes, can even be taken in the jungle. He basically can perform every role. Got his armor reduced in 10.2 or 3, 4? 10 point something. Still pretty goddamn good pickup. J4 taken away. No Cataclysm Rumble shenanigans to be had. Is there now FO looking to take away possibly more top laners from them, but do take out Janna. So looking at Snappy Poik. I love the Nordic names, they're fun. Looking at this OBTG, like Janna screams ban me. He's only played 20 games over so far, but he is in Grandmaster and he has a 90% win rate on her. So still only 20 games, but yeah, that like screams ban, ban, ban. Maybe it's an insane Janna player ban. Take it away. If we look at Season 9, he played more than 200 games on her, 62% win rate. Most played champion in Season 8. So for 3 straight seasons, Janna is his top champion. Cool, I like it. Please don't be a placeholder, we don't have the time. No! And he locked in, probably not gonna be any mid lane though. So guessing as a placeholder, hopefully someone can tell Vladi what it actually is. But we'll see. Hopefully it is a frontliner of some sorts for FO. Why are you laughing? It's not any related. Okay, cool. Interesting. Serath being hovered with a lot of mages as is. Yeah, that makes more sense. As that's gonna be the Shen for Uzak in the top lane. But looking like it might be the Talia Senna bot lane with probably just carry Talia. And Nat is thinking about it. Okay, that's aggressive. I like it. Yeah, come to my lane, Olaf. I'll just 1v2. Oh no. Well, it was a placeholder in the end. So we get to go again. Woohoo! Hopefully they're quick about it, as we also have the 3-minute delay. Of course, of course. And Annie is nearly locked in for AC in the jungle. I'm gonna mention this every time I see AC playing. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can see a clip. It is in Icelandic, but it does have English subtitles of AC in the jungle playing Olaf. I'm only mentioning it because AC is in the game and Olaf has been picked. So the two conditions have been met. It's a really fun clip, I recommend. AC probably doesn't want you to look at it, but I can recommend it. So there we are, that's how it's looking. With the Darius in the top lane. Darius did get a buff in 10.4, now he's a jungler, and he even got a further buff in 10.5. So that is Hemorrhage. The bleed passive does 150% damage, 175% damage to monsters. So he's pretty goddamn good at jungling. He's probably not something you should be picking in pro play, at least in the jungle. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can stick Predator on him or something, or like just mobility boots and run people down. And a Darius coming out of the jungle, and like this is something I should try actually in solo queue or in normal games maybe, because it seems fun to burst out of the jungle as a Darius, like bringing the top lane terror to other lanes. Fun. But it feels like it's do or die for Nat in the top lane, as Darius is picking it into Shen. He knows what he's going up against. And I'm not confident it's gonna be super fun against a Shen, like, unless he gets the ball rolling. If he falls behind, or like if he comes out even, then Shen is just gonna stack armor against him, especially since there's a Lucian on the mid lane. He'll happily build armor. Most of the damage coming up from FV is in fact AD, which could be a little bit rough. Honestly though, why don't we see the summoners anymore? It's probably good that it's secret, but I saw nothing documented about it. Meh. So the bot lane is looking interesting. A lot of potential damage coming out. A lot of potential damage, but explosive stuff. And if Cutlass and Teris manage to get the lockdown through the... It's called Gravitum, right? Gravitum. So Moonlight Vigil. No, that's Diana, right? Oh, I keep forgetting. If you manage to bring the lockdown into the equalizers and burn them down, that's gonna be a ton of damage coming out. So maybe able to blow up Chilling's Tequila and Snappy Poik. And also the other way around, if Talia manages to get the wall thingy, blip, into the mines, into all the damage from Senna, the root, the piercing darkness, rest of that's gonna probably blow up Aphelios as well, and Rumble will not be quite as strong as he is when he's played in top or middle. And this time around, I feel like the Icelandic team is not looking quite as strong. So Lucian should be able to bully Cassiopeia at least in the early game, in the mid lane. Olaf versus Nidali is gonna be super interesting, and if either one pulls ahead, it's not gonna be fun for the other guy. I'm just a little bit scared for FO of you two, pulling ahead and then coming into bottom lane and just ganking mid, killing them. Probably happy to just leave Nat alone on this Darius. Like, don't even offer up the opportunity for 1v2. They should be able to burst him, but still, is it Darius? You can't be too sure. I want to put a lot of pressure on Salty Guy's shoulders. So Salty Guy is in middle lane, also known as Knuckly Guy in the Icelandic scene, or Salty Boy. Salty Guy. He is gonna have to do some stuff against Cassiopeia. They cannot let her scale, they cannot let her grow strong. She will have all the backup she needs. They have a pretty crazy front line coming up from Olaf and Shen. They have the Shen ultimate to keep Cassiopeia safe. And if they don't manage to burst her down, lock her down, they don't actually have a lot of stuff in the follow-up. So, really a lack of hard CC coming from FO. While Lundqvist has plenty of their own. And of course, we are going to try to be unbiased, but FO is the local sports team, or sports brand really, at this point, sports brand in one of the cities here, and that's where I'm originally from. So it's hard not to feel like, yeah, FO, go, woo! Now we wait, 3-minute delay is over. And in comes actually loading up the game itself. Should only be a minute. And at this point we can talk about these summoners. So, once again, Phase Rush picked up for Hoshikage in the mid lane on this Cassiopeia, with Salty Guy going for the Ignite. I like it. Aggressive. Also what I feel like he needs to do. No teleport nonsense. Actually no teleport at all coming out from FO, as Nat is running the solo queue special Ghost and Flash. I have been given a thumbs up. We are gonna go into the game, as you may hear. And here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Lundqvist, Lightside on the blue side against FO eSports on the red side. Aggressive lineup coming from FO, the snowball special, basically. If they fall behind in their top and middle lane, they are gonna lose the game. That's what it feels like. They have so much damage coming out, but... Whoa. There's an invade going on. With not potentially slowed down. No, are you AFK? Dude! You cannot be AFK at this point. Healing up, but gonna go down. First blood for Chillins Tequila. Not a great start for the lane that needs to snowball. At least he'll manage to come back in time, but still. Successful invade from Lundqvist. We touched on it in the other game. Let's talk about Group A, which FO is in. So Dusty and FO are in separate groups. So FO eSports is in 6th place, while Lundqvist is in 3rd. It's a little bit tricky because they... no, wait. At this point they have played almost the same amount of games, so... Let's see, Lundqvist has played 4 and won 3, while FO has played 4 and won 1. So FO, the underdogs in this one. We'll see what they can bring to the table. Nicely done by you two. This is something that Olaf should and can do. Taking level 2 after that, and gonna be lifestealing like a madman now. The name of the game, if you're playing Olaf, is of course to stay as low as possible without dying to the jungle camps. And not even popping the potion. So it's fair to say that he's probably played Olaf once or twice before. Now in the bottom lane, FO is gonna be quicker to the level 2. Well, Usyk actually taking super low here by Nat. Nat going into the turret, taking the turret shot. Passive not gonna be enough though to bring Nat down. Usyk now, down even. And he is the one that is not running teleport, so... Much like Salty guy in the mid lane, he's looking to get kills, and if he isn't getting kills, then things are gonna look a little rough. It does feel like that Ghost Flash is essential though in the those team fights, those big team fights, which are gonna occur in the later stages of the game, to actually get close to Hoshikaki and the rest of them. Like, they don't care too much about the Shen, they do need to deal with him, but it's the long range stuff that they need to worry about in Chile's Tequila. And now Ted is straight up walking into U2, has to flash away. Whoa! Flash coming out to root him down now. He's taking, burning, and taken out. U2 picking up a kill of his own. And not an ideal start for FO eSports. It just looks so good having an Olaf with you. Lands that initial slow, and that's good enough. Then you can land the... Talia has the worst ability names. The Seismic Shop. Well, that is infinitely easier. Teres, what are you doing, my good friend? You just made it back to the lane and you're almost dead again. Cutter's also taking super low. Doesn't have to flash, but still, they don't have a heal up. They are now super low, and basically, it feels like if Chileans or Snappy Poik land something on them, they are just dead. They're gonna have to back away, right? Brawl again in the top lane as Nat is down a ghost. Yeah, nothing to say. Let's keep looking at the bot. He's looking for something. Looking for damage. This is so low! Oh no! Sniper lead. With the piercing darkness. The range is so long. It goes... And you can aim it at anything. You can aim it at your friendly minions. I think that's what it did, actually, just to line it up. Oosh. I'm now trying to push this in, but... Okay, the game isn't over yet, and Cutters at least has a CS lead, but Senna still 2-0 with the Glacial Augment as well, so the lockdown is gonna be real come mid-game. It's gonna be so difficult getting anywhere near them and actually getting away if they get caught out. Ted is still level 3, while Cutters is up to level 5. Ted is feeling safe and secure with the backup from Salty Guy. More safe and secure than I would have felt like. Ooh! Okay, that was nicely done. Oh, the calculation coming up from that. Even with it, like, did he have his ultimate up? Was he level 6? Did he just calculate it? But never mind that, as Dragon has been started up, U2 doing all of the work here and should go down to them. Battering us. Good smite. And no steal to be had. Now Salty Guy taking so low. Oh, he's actually flashing in for... Oh, the combo coming out for U2. Now AC having to flash away as well. Ted is running for his life. Still level 3. And Chilean's Tequila on a killing spree. With the score 5-1 and an Infernal Dragon picked up for Lundqvist. Oh dear, oh dear. Wind Blowy Dragon coming up in 4.5 minutes. And it's looking like FO cannot do a damn thing about it. They picked a composition that kind of needs to crush at least one lane. And now they're doing decently in the top lane. At least have a kill going on there, although Yusek is not far behind in CS. But mid lane is not looking good, bot lane is looking terrible. So they need a team fight to go well for them pretty soon. Now top lane, Ted is trying to lock down Yusek. Ted is still level 3! Not sure. Maybe you should go pick up some experience, bruh. I've heard that the Rumble Ultimate is pretty good, and you need level 6 to be able to put a point in it. And now Salty Guy going in on Hoshikaki. Hoshikaki does have the Petrifying Gaze. Keeping it safe, baiting them onto the turret possibly, but... Oh! Culling doing so much work, but not quite just enough. The little Rumble who could. Oh! Ah! Blink and he miss it. Oh, do we see if he dies? Does he stay alive? This is the moment to put bets on it. Does Salty Guy die or not? Thanks to that final turret shot. It seems he just flashes in for the ignite. Boop! And should die. There's 31 for 1, actually blowing the flash for it, so no flashes had to be had on mid lane. That is taking the scenic route down to the bottom side, as they do not know about Chilean's Tequila and Slabby Poik. Only 3 levels behind the ADC. Insane strategy of power leveling Cutlass. This is not World of Warcraft though, so feels like Terry should try and get up to level 6 pronto. Now Yusek getting hammered down. Herald is up. No tracker for 2 minutes. And Olaf looking for something in the top lane. It's gonna be meeting with junglers, and AC actually spotting it out. But not exactly at the healthy life that Olaf trying to contest Olaf and like can't even duel them. Not sure there's a lot of champions at this point that could duel the Sintra Hulk Olaf. And Teres is back into it now. Oh, AC. Okay, friend. Why did you take that fight? They are punished heavily for it as Olaf picks up a double kill. 3 people down on the F outside. Slabby Poik having to flash away. Oh, Herald almost killing him. Not even close, baby, though, as 3 people dead for FV eSports and the Herald going over. Why did they go in? I'm afraid we will never know. And it didn't even look close, except for with Herald trying to help. Now Cielo picked up, gold lead more, no, almost more than 4,000 gold. Turret Blaze being worked on in the top lane. They do have Shelly, they can push her mid, they can push her top if they want to. With Ted is actually trying to hold mid lane, down to so little though. Getting some solo experience. Almost up to level 6. Any moment now. Only 2 levels behind the enemy support. Ted is escaping certain death. Just barely so. killed the extra bot, sorry about that. He was being unusually spammy. And now they're potentially looking for something in bot lane. Not laying a lot of stuff though, and there comes U2, landing the slow onto AC into all the damage. The root comes out. Keelan's actually flashing in to pick up the kill, and now Cuts is in trouble, has to flash away. Even blowing the heal just to stay alive with Herald popped in the bottom lane. And Dragon gonna be started. That's gonna be so much more gold going over to Snubby Poik. Not gonna actually clear the first turret though, but pretty goddamn close. And all of the objectives so far going over to Lundqvist. Tedis has reached level 6. Equalizer thrown out just to slow Snubby Poik down. Not gonna be much more than that. And just feels like Lundqvist has complete control over the game. Raid boss Olaf level 9. 3-0. Indeed, looking so scary as he flashes over the wall to say hello. Does at least manage to pick up the assist with the fight. Oh dear, it's a 1v2 in the mid lane and not going down as well in the top lane. Fifth. What? Tilt? Well, okay. Tedis wanted to play as well. With Lundqvist picking up a clean ace, kills across the map. Solo killing the top lane, Shen solo killing the Darius with Hoshikage pulling off the 1v2. I mean, he got the shield from Senna, but still that didn't matter in the end. Don't feel like he would have killed Ace without it. And yeah. Now, Usyk taking super low. Ted is helping him up. Gonna get healed back up. Passes should bring it down though. Not do. Oh, the shield comes out. Is it gonna be enough? Shen ultimate thrown out to shield someone up. They are just refusing to goddamn die. Finally, Ted is picking up the kill on Usyk. And with Salty Guy coming in from the side, being locked in. Or is he the one locked in with him? Or the other thing. The Salty Guy ticking, burning. Hoshikage is almost completely does in the blue buff, misses the petrifying gaze. Olaf so low, Salty Guy goes in to pick up the kill, but goes in the end down to Hoshikage. Messy fight, but FO at least pull something out of this and get a lot of shutdowns. So they're the ones happy with that. That's actually good for them. They come out ahead-ish. Not great, but still good. At least get kills on Salty Guy. Do end up blowing a lot of summoners for it. And Ted is actually resetting his gold. Good, bad, who knows. This is not quite the stomp we saw in the last game, or at least the early game stomp. They somehow managed to make the over a 10-minute game from last time into an extremely exciting 35-minute game. This one, I have no idea where it's going. It feels like Lundqvist should win it. They are still firmly ahead. They have a 6-1 Cassiopeia, a 5-1 Olaf. And the bot lane is looking scary. Hopefully the last team fight from them was just a mistake that they're not going to repeat. If they do, that may actually be the way in for FO. Now Salty Guy in the fight. Petrifying Gaze is blocked, but still so much damage coming up from Hoshikage. Now Rumble in the wings is spotted. He is potentially going to be locked down by the Talia, who does not have the ultimate up though. No Weaver's Wall to be had. But this should finally be the mid lane turret going down, bringing the turret count up to 2. Eventually. One of the problems with running Senna bot lane is that Senna is not good at taking objectives. She is abysmal at doing dragon. Her sustained damage is pretty low. But they have a Cassiopeia and she's pretty good. Along with the Olaf. Hello Olaf, speaking of. Running into Cutdress is rooted. Throws the Ragnarok a little bit too late. Still good enough. As he is now 6-1 deep in the enemy jungle, doing whatever the hell he wants to do. And now F1 needs a plan of what are we going to do against the Olaf, and then what are we going to do against the Cassiopeia. So when they manage to deal with the Olaf, they kill him, they bring down possibly Shen, and then it's only the super fat Cassiopeia and Senna and Talia left. Right? Good to go. And they're missing the hard lockdown, they're missing the... That is so nicely done! Oh, the clean 1v2 coming from Hoshikage. Yikes. Okay, then. Even I'm getting demoralized. And I feel like F1 must be pretty damn demoralized as well. But let's try to go for this dragon. AC does have this smite up, but like... Don't Lundqvist just go for this, not taking so low, heals back up, AC jumps in, picks up the dragon, and now they should try to run away. They are so low, they need to get out. There's the rest of Lundqvist are on the way. He does to the wall though. Cutter's trying to be fancy here, flashing in. Not gonna be enough. Taken down. One more kill added to the bank of Chivas Tequila. Why are you still there, AC? She is forced to flash over the wall. Shadow number 2, number 2 coming out in the mid lane. Gonna be pushing down this turret, and this could even be an inhibitor turret going down. Not a lot of wave clear coming up from the FV team. Mostly a piercing light from Lucian. And that's not the best wave clear in the world. Not even if he's dead, like that's... Oh dear. Have you ever been killed so hard you just rage quit? And they are now missing a mid laner. Literally, in every sense of the word. And he's not done, he's just going back in the miasma doing so much work. Is this actually gonna be the game? Sub 20-minute game, could be. And Lundqvist at least are looking for it. Salty guy is back up, but they're still missing the jungler, they're still missing the top laner. And at this point, FV needs a miracle. The goal lead is slowly reaching the point of being the same as the number of minutes. 19 minutes. With an insane goal lead at this point. 1 and 7 on the Rumble support. So the guy looking for something on Yusik. We just slowly, calmly walking away. Ignite taking though, forcing him to flash. So the guy also has this flash. Uh-oh, Weaver's Wall coming out. That's the support Talia. Well, not support technically. Actually doesn't have a support item anymore. No, no. See, never watched the support, sorry. I'm just looking at the score and like, yeah, Senna's up to all of the lethality in the world. Yeah, she's carry Senna. Nope, she's the support one. Whew. Not gonna be a sub 20 minutes, but probably not gonna be much more than that. And I honestly doubt that we will see the soul coming out. With Lundqvist still 2 dragons away. Baron has been started by 2 people who are pretty goddamn good at taking the Baron. Teris coming in, trying to put down some vision. We'll spot this out, know about it. Equalizer could be thrown out to try to do something. Teris goes over the wall, 1 against many, taking solo, taking out, and AC actually picks up the Baron steal. Now with Olaf on the rampage going over the wall, thanks to the flash. Still not gonna be enough, as not just barely gets out. Or does he? Snappy poik. This is the messiest goddamn game. Well, nicely done by AC for picking up the Baron. That means they will stall it out for at least a few minutes more. But they have no top laner. And it's gonna be rough trying to defend against this push. All 5 members of Lundqvist in the top lane. Most of their big stuff up. The Weaver's Wall will be up soon to try to split the team fight up. And Olaf actually going in on Teddy's, who manages to walk on the wall to get out, but that man is taunted. Cutlass thrown back in. Yusek picking up the kill. And now Salty Guy at AC left alone. Teddy's trying to do something from the flank. He doesn't have the equals up. This is going to be the inhibitor going down. Second one gone. Only the bottom one left standing, and this... Well, not a good Pedro engage though, but doesn't... Ooh, the damage. Ooh, easy peasy, Lundqvist says, if they are now working on the Nexus turret. AC not going to be able to do anything. 0-5 on this Nidalee. Lucian cannot do a goddamn thing as well. Teres doesn't need the E-closure. He doesn't have his health. He is dead. Nexus turret is going down. U2 refusing to die. Salty Guy taken out is another ace. It's gonna be the